there was quite a few stories really where we were involved in speedy hire, tracking things. Another case was we had a device for detecting, they'd put trackers on say expensive equipment like generators. So what would happen is one of these would go missing and then we'd get called out, usually in the middle of the night, to go and find them. So they would have a way, what they'd do is they would send out a signal every so many minutes, or every hour to start with, and it would say where it is approximately. And then you had this wand, it was actually called a wand, and you'd go out with this wand and it would give you the exact location of where this thing was. And I remember,
tell me, in your role at Sherlock, you've used a wand?
A wand, yes, yeah, well before Harry Potter.
Brilliant.
So we'd go out in the middle of the night with a police officer, and I remember the first time I was somewhere near Canterbury and I went out with the whole van load of these police officers, and we found this, I think it was a generator, anyway, it had this tracker on it. We found it, we scraped the colour off, it was painted green, and underneath was the Speedy red. We found some way of identifying it, but normally Speedy would come and collect the piece of equipment immediately. On this occasion they couldn't, had to wait a few hours. So they left 2 police officers there guarding the equipment, and those police officers were quite frightened of the fact that the gypsies or the travellers would come back. We were left, and as I say, there was a whole van load of us, and that was quite scary when I was there. Contrast that the second time when we got a call out to do one, and we went out in the middle of the night, we found the generator, and I was just with 1 police officer, and I wasn't worried at all, because the police officer said to me, I know all the travellers on this site, their children go to school with mine. And so he knew them. So I was confident then, the police officer, and he was confident, that A, we'd find the thing, which we did, and then it was recovered, and there were no problems whatsoever. So you sometimes get jobs and you never know where it's going to take you, and sometimes it worries you, and sometimes you can be concerned. Other times it just goes so smoothly. You never know when you start though, whether it's going to be an easy or a difficult job. It can catch you out.